outside Toronto. A lot of construction going on here. All of these condos. This condo, look how high up this condo goes. Hey, what's going on? Just right now, I'm at a property downtown Toronto that I actually manage, for my client. And the tenant is moving out, and we have a new tenant that we're going to be looking to get inside the place. So this property is going to be for lease. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 washroom, and it's going on the market for $2,800 a month, right? That's what the previous tenants were paying, about $3,000, so the prices have dropped a little bit, right? This is in a prime location. Drop the keys. Yeah, manage a lot of properties. You gotta have a lot of keys, so you gotta handle them properly. But yeah. So this place, I'll show it to you. So as you see, it's a small unit, but it was smart because it has 2 bedrooms and 1 washroom. Right? There's not many 2 bedrooms. Small little kitchenette. Again, the tenants that are here, there's some boxes you can see they're moving out. Minimalist, so they don't really have much in here. But this is the kitchenette with the cupboards and stainless steel fridge. It has a pretty large balcony. Balcony's pretty large. That right there is Dundas, right there. See the TTC line. That's one. Right? So the balcony is huge. Right, and then we have, this is the 2nd bedroom. Because this bedroom is not by the window, it has a glass wall, right? So that they get daylight, but it is a bedroom. It has a closet, right? And then we have the main bedroom here. You can also access the balcony from here, right? And you can see nice closet, big closet there. Right, and then we have, this could be like a den area if you want to, right? You could set something up. If you have a desk or a computer, you could line it up along the wall there, right? And then here's the bathroom. Tub, sink, right? So as an investment property, it's a pretty good property because you have 2 bedrooms. Right now in Toronto, a lot of people, that's what they're doing. They're sharing accommodation, right? So they get a 2-bedroom and then they'll split the rent cost in half, right? You see that very, very common in downtown Toronto in the condos, right? Our tenant that's moving out now, that was not the case. It was actually a child and a mother that were there. She goes to the university, which is right close by here, right? And her mom was staying with her, so parents looking out for their kids so while they're in school. So I guess summertime is coming. Maybe next year she looks for another place, but yeah, they're coming out, and we're getting some inquiries as well, for other people who are interested, right? This is multi-purpose because it's in a prime location. We have someone that's coming to see the place tomorrow, that deals with business executives, and short-term stays, right? So that's a business that people are actually getting involved in. And I don't know if you tuned into the Investor Cash Flow series that I have, but I have different investors, and I will be inviting more people that do short-term rentals, executive suites, and also Airbnb, so you can know more about that lane and how to get involved with real estate that way, right? But right now, this property just came by to just take a quick look at the place and get the key in the lockbox set up so that people can start viewing this property, right? And I definitely want to make sure that everyone that's tuned in to this channel is getting some insight as well, because along the way so much is happening. I'm sure there's things to learn about real estate. If you're an investor, or someone that's planning to invest, wants to invest in the future, these are things that you could be in tune with and be aware of, right? For example, my maybe you want to be hands off, right? And you're looking for someone to manage your property, right? That's pretty much what I'm doing with this property, and manage the property. So it's more hands-off, turnkey for my client, right? So you just invest, right? Or maybe you want to be hands-on, right? And you want to be involved with everything. Anytime a tenant moves in and out, you want to take care of the cleaning. You want to take care of everything to prep the unit to make it ready to rent. You could do that as well, right? So there's options with real estate. There's so many different options, right? And I just want you to know about the different options that are available to you, right? So let's take a look out here in the hallway. They're doing some work. The condo's doing some work. And if you're planning on buying a condo, also remember that maintenance fees. So this is what you're paying for, this kind of maintenance fees, right? So every condo has maintenance fees. The amount of the maintenance fees, that's determined upon what you get as a owner occupant of the actual unit, right? Some places have swimming pools. Like this place has a swimming pool, gym, right? Like different things that require maintenance, frequent maintenance, right? It's going to make your maintenance fee go up, right? You're just going to increase your maintenance fee, right? So, in a condo like this, the maintenance fee, I believe, is like $600 a month, right? So when you're qualifying for a mortgage, if you're a first-time home buyer, or even if you want to get into investing, right, then those are things that will be considered during your qualification period, right? So you will have your down payment, right, and your down payment also, your credit and your income, and all those have to be calculated to see what you qualify up to in terms of the amount, right? And then after, they have to factor in your total debt service ratio, right, to see how much debt do you have, and if you take on this new debt, are you able to pay for it, right? And based on that, that's what's gonna determine what you qualify for, all right, in your mortgage. And once you get all those numbers, you see what you qualify for, then you'll have a price that you could go out and search for your property. All right, so all those steps, I could get you through those steps, the qualifying period, as well as finding a place, right? Here, I'll show you the hallway here. So the hallway is pretty nice, right? And they have amenities and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna show you that in this video. Maybe I'll see if I could get access to go on those floors right now. I probably can, so why not? Since I'm on this and on the YouTube channel, I want it to be exclusive. The elevator. Find out what the amenities. I think amenities on the 5th floor.
Going up.
I gotta check the mail too. Yeah, so this is the main lobby here. Security. Waiting. And then they have the little room as well. This is the amenity room. Yeah. Oh no? What? Oh, I have to book that part. Okay. All right, no problem. Okay, we'll go to the mail room. So unit number. Just checking the mail right now. It's a nice small room. Over here. I wanted to show the amenities, but don't have access to the amenities. But you see the amenities. You have the swimming pool. Yeah, so there's swimming pool, gym, pretty much all the amenities that you need in a place are in here, right? I'll probably post up some pictures. I'll post up some photos so that at least you can get to see how they look, right? But you know, there's different. That's why people like condo. You know, the condo lifestyle. You know, you get to live in your home, but also with your home, you also get all the different amenities and features. Hello. I'll show you the main lobby now, the main floor lobby. These finishes. Thanks. All right. Outside, Toronto. A lot of construction going on here. All of these condos. This condo, look how high up this condo goes. See how high that is there. Busy intersection, Dundas and Jarvis. We're by Dundas and Jarvis right here. See the condos over here. Lot box I did keep here, but over here, just seeing they put a sign up now. So I gotta find a new place to put the lot box. Lot boxes and locks are not permitted installed on this fence. Any lot box will be removed and disposed of. Can't have that happen. All right, so now I gotta find a place to put this lot box. Every day is a new day. Something's going. You know, the lot box place, I cannot put the lot box. So I'm gonna go back inside the place right now, and I'm gonna see where I can put this lot box so that people can access this property. All right, so we have more to show you. All right, stay tuned. All right, so I got my lot box right here, and now I need to find a place to install this lot box so that when people want to see this place, they can actually see this place. All right, so the adventure continues. All right, let me ask this guy over here. He'll probably know. Let's see what's going on over here. Hi. Excuse me. Yeah, so the lot box, is there a place for the lot box? Okay, there's a lot box room? No. Okay. Okay, so we found a lot box.
They know. Did it go away?
Sorry. Okay.
It's here. Oh, shoot.
Okay, look what we found here. Oh, look. Condos are for sale and for lease. Okay, so now you got to figure this out. We're gonna put our locks. So you want to put it in a place where it'll be noticeable. So I think right here, number 7 at the end is where the best place I'm gonna put it. And I gotta come out this video because I gotta take a picture for whatever agent that wants to see it, because it's not gonna be easy if I don't have a picture. All right, let me do that. All right, so I installed the lot box, got my picture, so it's here on hook 3-7. All right, jumbled up the combo. If you want to know the code, just book the appointment. Call your licensed realtor. I'll show you where it is. All right. So, okay, so we're good to go. So we got the key in there. Yes. So let me just shake it just to make sure. Yeah, I hear it in there. All right. So now we're good to go. All right, thank you so much. All right. All right, so that was that. On to the next task. But for this video, want to also, make sure I give some info, but also show, give some insight in terms of, what's going on behind the scenes, right? So you tell me, did you like the unit? What's your favorite kind of unit? Is that something that you would live in? Is that something that you would invest in? Tenants, would you put tenants in that space, right? Would you live downtown, with all these people? Or are you more of a rural person where you like to, be around more houses and stuff? Me personally, I prefer living in the area where there's houses. But I love going downtown, to work. I love working downtown. That's where the action is, right? But yeah, so that's what's going on. I hope I gave a great video, or a decent one, but it's real life, and then I made sure I gave some insight in between as well. So if you have any comments or questions, then you can always just post down below. I'm going to respond to them. Reach out to me, connect with me. If you're a buyer or investor and you want something like this, there's other options as well. Better finishes, more upkeep, right? This particular building is the group, right? So that you've seen their finishes. It's important that you know the developers as well. Here, let me take a picture of the front here. So you see there the group. That's the builder. You see the finishes. That's what their finishes look like. All right. But there's many other developers, many other builders, right? And everyone has their. All right. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's raining right now, so I have my raincoat and everything. So let me put my hoodie on, and I'll see you in the next video. All right. God bless. Like and subscribe.